How's it going, everyone? My name's Luke and welcome to my first ever Easter egg guide. Today we will be going through the custom zombies map to Riese Declassified. I recommend watching all the way up to the lockdown step before starting, as many steps can be done at the same time. Before we get started, you will want to turn on the power and link the 3 teleporters to get the pack-a-punch opened. Now that we have the pack-a-punch open, you want to pack-a-punch a bullet gun, not an explosive or wonder weapon. Take your pack-a-punched weapon to the window next to teleporter A outside of animal testing. Look through the fence and shoot the panel with the blinking red button like you see here. This will trigger the hide and seek Easter egg from World at War. Now we need to find the 3 items Samantha hid around the map. You can do these in any order, but the first one I did is in this kennel on the floor in animal testing. Shoot the teddy bear and then we will head to the spawn room and turn towards teleporter A. Look up into the window and you will see a teddy bear holding a knife. Shoot it and then head to the Thompson room. Head over to the furnace and inside you will see a monkey bomb. You want to shoot the monkey bomb just like you did with the teddy bears. Now we have completed the hide and seek step and can move on to the next step. Next we are going to build the Ragnaroks and the Wunderwaffe from Tag der Toten. The first Ragnarok part can be found in the Thompson room. This part can spawn in 3 different places. The first is here in the garbage pile next to Meal Kick. The next location is over behind the support beam, which you can see here. And the final location is up the stairs on top of the sandbags opposite Double Tap, which you can find here. The next part can be found in animal testing. This part can be found on this counter in between the window and the chalkboard. The next part is towards teleporter A in this sink here. And the last location is around this corner in the tipped over drawer here. For the next part, we will need to head to teleporter A. With your pack-a-punch weapon, you will want to shoot the electric boxes on the wall in the order of the pipes going into them. The first one is on the right side here. Turn around and you'll find the second one here. And then the third is next to the first one on the other wall here. Once you shoot them, you will get an audio prompt that sounds like this. Go over and interact with the teleporter control panel. Now all players must enter the teleporter and then you can teleport. You will be teleported into some kind of workshop, which is also where we will find the first part of the wonder weapon. Once you spawn into the room, just turn around and you will find the first part here on the desk. Next, you will be teleported back to spawn, and the last part of the Ragnaroks will spawn in where the power-ups typically spawn after using a teleporter, as you can see here. Congratulations, now you can build the Ragnaroks. I typically build mine at the workbench next to Quick Revive, but you can also build them at the workbench outside of teleporter B. Now let's head to teleporter B to get the last part for the Wunderwaffe. On each boiler you will find 2 valves. You want to go up to each, 4 in total, and interact with them until the water starts boiling. Once the water is boiling at each of the valves, you will get an audio prompt that sounds like this. And just like the last one, you can now go interact with the teleporter control pad, and then you can teleport to get the final part for the Wunderwaffe. Remember, all players must teleport. You will be teleported into a bedroom, and over in this cabinet, you will find the final part. Grab that, and then you will be teleported back to spawn, where you can now build the wonder weapon. Side note about this gun, I don't think it's as good as the normal Wunderwaffe, which can be found in the mystery box, and you do not need it for the Easter egg. Once you take it, it will disappear from the workbench. If you lose it, don't worry, it can be found again in the mystery box. For the next step, you will want to head to teleporter C with one of the Wunderwaffes. On the wall, you will see 3 green lights and 1 red. You want to shoot this green light here, then shoot the one diagonal from it on the opposite wall. Then shoot the 3rd green light on this wall here, and finally shoot the red light here. Now you will want to shoot the connecting beams in the middle, which will give you an audio prompt that sounds like this. And now you can go interact with the teleporter control panel, and all players can teleport. You will be teleported to a campfire, which you should recognize from the Black Ops 3 Zombies menu. You will want to wait here for a blue crystal to spawn. Once it does, go ahead and interact with it. That will trigger some pretty cool dialogue, which I won't show you now, so you can enjoy that in game. Finally, you and the crystal will teleport back. This next step is pretty long and fairly difficult, so I highly recommend that you make sure you have a fully upgraded loadout, including grenades and possibly upgraded monkeys before you start this step. I'm going to show you how to upgrade your grenades and monkeys now. If you're ready to go to the next step, go ahead and skip to the timestamp in the description for the lockdown step. To upgrade your grenades, there are 7 locations with explosive barrels that you need to ignite. These can only be ignited with explosive weapons. You'll see me using grenades, but you can use any weapon that does explosive damage. These can be done in any order. This is just the order I did during this playthrough. The first location can be found in spawn, which you can see here. The next location is in the courtyard outside the map, which you can find here. For the next one, head into the room right of teleporter B. Over in the window, you will see another barrel. Next, we will head into the tunnel under quick revive, where we will find a barrel at the bottom of the tunnel in the window. The next location is in the same window where we started the hide and seek Easter egg at the fly trap, which you can see here. The next 2 can be found in animal testing. The first is in this window just here. Finally, the last barrel can be found in the window next to the Ragnarok spawn here. If you did this right, you will hear this audio prompt. Congrats, you now have upgraded grenades, which are pretty awesome. They also will not hurt you even if you do not have PhD. Now I'm gonna show you how to upgrade your monkey bombs. The first step is to get 50 kills with the monkey bombs. I highly recommend trying to do this during an insta-kill. That will just help speed up the process. Once you have 50 kills with the monkey bombs, go ahead and head to the furnace in the Thompson room. Throw a monkey bomb into it. You'll see this animation here. Once it's finished, you can grab your upgraded monkey bombs. These are the same monkey bombs you can get by using the gobblegum crate power to grab monkeys out of the box in any of the Black Ops 3 maps. Now you should be ready to start the escort and lockdowns. Go to the crystal at spawn and interact with it. You will need to stay fairly close to it in order for the crystal to move. The crystal will go around the map and then stop in certain places. If you leave the crystal, it will not move, but I do not believe you'll fail the step if you leave the crystal for an extended period of time. I went down during this step and was able to go buy all my perks and return to the crystal and continue the step. Once the crystal stops, the screen will flash white and then the crystal will turn orange. Now you have to fill the crystal with souls. Once it turns blue again, you can continue moving. Periodically throughout the lockdowns, there will be a few times where you will be teleported back in time where there will be some dialogue. During these times, zombies will not spawn, and I'm not going to show that here. I'll let you experience that in game. First, the crystal will make its way to teleporter C. Once it goes into the teleporter, you can go in and interact with the crystal to teleport and start the next phase of the lockdowns. All players must be in the teleporter to teleport. You will then be teleported back to spawn, get a max ammo, and start the next phase. Next, it will make its way to teleporter A, where you can teleport back to spawn again, get another max ammo, and start the last and hardest phase. You'll follow the crystal back to the catwalk where the final lockdown will take place. This time you just need to survive until the lockdown ends. This is an awesome part of the step and a great nod to the World at War catwalk strategy that we've all spent so many hours on. Once the lockdown finishes, you will be rewarded with Perkaholic and you can head to the teleporter control panel and teleport to the boss fight. Make sure you have everything you need before you go because you can't go back. Once you teleport to the boss fight, it will trigger a cutscene that I will let you watch for the first time in game. For the first step of the boss fight, you will just want to survive until 4 teddy bears spawn around Samantha. Once they do, you will want to shoot all 4 teddy bears and then the next phase will start. During this phase, Samantha has 4 types of attacks she can use. For one of them, she will freeze the ground, which will do damage to you unless you are in one of the circles that appears that you can see here. Stay in the circle until it disappears to avoid taking damage. For another attack, she will spawn in a bunch of dogs. Just run around, kill the dogs until they stop spawning, and you'll move to the next one. Another attack will have her charging an electricity beam that she will shoot at you. I was never hit by this one. I think you just have to keep moving around the map and you should be fine. For her final attack, she will raise up a bunch of flaming rocks and then drop them. They are easy to avoid, just make sure you are not near them when they hit the ground. During her attacks, you will want to keep an eye on her shield. You cannot damage her until her shield goes down, which you can see here. Once her shield goes down, just start shooting her with everything you have, and eventually you will do enough damage and complete the boss fight. I did shut off spawn so I could get this footage. In-game typically takes a few times, but you got this. Just keep moving. Once her shield goes down, shoot her until you've done enough damage. Once you've finished the fight, the screen will flash, and all the zombies will despawn. Then you just have to wait until the final cutscene triggers. Congratulations, you have completed the Riese Declassified Easter egg. Thanks so much for watching, I hope it was helpful. This map was so much fun for me to play, it was a great remaster. Make sure to check out the map in the description and go give the creators the credit they deserve. That's all I've got for you today, see you next time.